Welcome to this edition of Inside Story with OC Events. This is African Free Press TV, reporting Africa from a refreshing perspective to the world and to Africa. In this edition, we'll be looking at the issue surrounding the czar of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Lamode. In Nigeria recently, there's been allegations that are crossed against this gentleman. Now, let's get ourselves right. Mr. Lamode is innocent. He's a professional, well respected across the world about his fight against criminality in the economic and financial sectors. So we must respect him. In this edition, our job is not to try to castigate anybody. We believe in freedom of the press. We believe in freedom reporting. And we believe that any allegation has to be founded, investigated, and the person prosecuted or charged by a competent court of law. We don't believe that people should be prosecuted in public media, in newspapers, in social media, or by the political groups. We believe that this gentleman, Mr. Lamode of the EFCC, is an innocent man. Yes, there has been recent allegations against him that he, example, in their own words, has transferred about ₦1 trillion or 2 trillion nairas into his personal use. These are monies that were supposed to have been recovered from their operations as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The gentleman, Mr. Lamode, has refuted and denied this allegation. Now, the point of contention here for us as Nigerians are very simple. Sir, we understand that you are an innocent man, you are a good man. We believe that the due diligence should be done. What we're not appreciating is the idea when we hear that it's a smear campaign against your personality. It could be a smear campaign, but we don't want to rely on this idea it's a smear campaign against your person, because other people can also use the same smear campaign as a defense. People like Governor Rotimi Amechi, the former governor of Rivers State, can also say that the allegations levied against him are all smear campaigns. Someone like the former Minister of Petroleum, Mrs. Diziani Madeke, could also say it's a smear campaign against her name. So for us to avoid people copying from you saying that it is smear campaign, or the argument that the corrupt are fighting the EFCC, we believe that is not the best defense to do or to have. Nigerians believe that you can lead by example. And how can you do this? By simply responding to the call of the Senate committee or going into a competent court of justice to defend yourself. Bring evidences. Because when you made the mention, or when somebody in your team made the mention that the EFCC have never recovered in cash or in assets up to 1 trillion naira, I think there's a fantastic argument for you to have, because if you've never recovered up to 1 trillion naira in cash and in assets, then it's quite ununderstandable how somebody can accuse you of stealing 1 trillion or even 2 trillion. But the benchmark for you to do is for you to respond, to go and answer and clear your name. Let's have a public probe against you. So at the end of the day, we believe you're innocent. So you can actually use your experience so that in the future, when people are being accused, they will not say it's a smear campaign. When people are being accused, they will not refuse to come to a credible, competent committee or a court of justice in Nigeria to defend themselves. Sir, we believe in you. We believe you've done fantastic. And then look at the situation when we've got information that the current IGP of police, Mr. Solomon Arase, is asking that you step aside. As a police officer, you obviously you are. He's your senior officer. So this kind of information gets confusing for the masses of Nigeria. And finally, a lot of Nigerians are asking the question, why has it been that the past bosses of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has come from the northern part of Nigeria? We all know about Mrs. Farida Waziri, a fantastic lady, well learned, done her best. We all know about the fantastic Ribadu. Fantastic gentleman, did his own best. Now we've got Mr. Lamode. All are from the northern part of Nigeria. Are you saying that the southeast are not credible enough to produce an EFCC chairman? Are you saying that the south cannot produce an EFCC chairman? Are you saying that the north central cannot produce? So it's more like asking the questions, must the next EFCC boss come from the north? When we've got 6 geopolitical zones and southeast, south haven't experienced it, why not? I'm not here to talk about the appointment of Mr. President, that we've had about 32 appointments for the north and about 8 to the south. I believe Mr. President has the power and the right to choose who he wants to be part of his team. Although we all know that we believe in the principle of federal character, where you have to be seen to be working with all parts of Nigeria. Remember, you believe in nobody, you believe in everybody. Let's see that. But the bone of contention here is not about Mr. President, it's about Mr. Lamode. That we encourage him, because we respect you, to please go to the right committee at the Senate. Go to a competent court of law and defend yourself. Allow a public probe. So tomorrow, if any politician or any criminal is being questioned or have allegations against them, they cannot say or quote you that it is a smear campaign, or quote you that the corrupt are fighting the corrupt, the uncorrupt. Let's do things right so that we can benchmark, so that history will find you favorable to say that you, when you were there, you did the right thing. Thanks for listening to this edition of Inside Story with OC Events on African Free Press TV, where we report Africa from a refreshing perspective. Remember to like our page at facebook.com/africanfreepress.com, or follow us on Twitter handle at African Free Press, or even check out our fantastic website www.africanfreepress. Remember, this edition was Inside Story. Your host OC Events saying bye bye. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. God bless you.